welcome to Talk Tennis. Joining today, we've got Troy on my left.
In the blue corner.
Yeah, Manish on his left. And then Oak on his left.
It's been a while, dude.
Michelle on my left.
Here we are. We are going to talk about the Australian Open, new gear changes. There's lots to talk about this year, which is kind of exciting. I'm going to do a quick shout out to LA quickly because we are trying to record this. It's Thursday morning. This will go out next week at the latest. And right now, LA is burning and it's so crazy. And I don't know. My heart just goes out. I grew up in SoCal. You guys aren't SoCalers, but I played tennis. I spent a good amount of time in Pacific Palisades, and it's been heartbreaking to watch. So for all of our Angelinos out there, I know it's tough, but our hearts are with you. And yeah,
it's scary, dude.
It's really scary. Yeah.
Looking at the videos on the news and everything, like I've never had to go through that, and that just looks scary. How close it is to the road and the homes.
Yeah.
I know a couple like firefighters who just got like summoned down there, and they were told to block off the next 21 days.
Oh man. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. It's crazy too when you start seeing like Lakers are like not sure if they're gonna play,
right.
or like the sports. I don't know if the Rams are playing at home this weekend, but it begins to feel much bigger. And yeah, Troy and I were just down in LA a couple weeks ago, and I drove PCH all the way back, and it was literally the day they started containing that Malibu fire, and now it's just like all over again. So had to get that out of the way. We're sending all the love, firefighters especially. Yeah. But in the meantime, the Australian Open draw came out last night.
Dude, whoever made this draw cooked. Cooked. This is such a good draw. Both on the WTA and the ATP side, like the both men's and women's draw look good.
And you're saying it as in like you said whoever made this draw.
Yeah, is
Like,
there
they
conspiracy here?
Are you sponsored?
How a draw's made? They make the draw.
Seriously?
They just
draw.
fill in every name.
Yeah,
You've never been to but you made it seem like someone was like
They just
making it on the
like,
yeah, because you said it like
cooking.
whoever made this draw.
cooked.
I mean,
Like
like,
they did a good
whoever,
job.
like whoever picked it out and like that.
Yeah, but you made it seem like they pencil it in. Like, okay, we're gonna put this person here.
No, I know how draws work.
Yeah, well,
But yeah, definitely a lot of exciting matchups,
Looking
good
Um,
projections.
I'm the only one that have you seen the draw officially?
no.
Okay, so Troy and I are the only one that haven't been
Okay.
obsessing
heard-
over
okay.
it.
Yeah, I've heard names and a couple head-to-head bouts, but I haven't looked at the draw.
So we'll run through it top to bottom. And then the main thing today we also will talk about is a lot of the gear changes and what people are using. Before I went to bed last night, I'm just going to bring this one up quick just because it was crazy, but I really love the ads. The biggest one of the biggest ones, there's been a lot of big switches, is, do you know what I'm going to say?
Grigo?
Yes. Grigor to Adidas. Have you seen the ads?
But just his feet, right?
Just his feet.
Okay.
But have you seen
No,
any?
no.
Oh, okay. Well, allegedly just his feet. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, he's still a cost.
Still a cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still a cost, yeah.
So, but like, it's cool.
They're great shoes.
The ads look good, though.
They're
The
like-
shoes are good.
he's
The
shoes are
ads
good.
looks
Owning that Ubersonic. I literally want to pull it up because they were just so cool.
him all tucked out, and then it's just
Playing the
Uber
piano.
Sonic. He's playing the piano.
Like that guy can move.
Yeah,
Like
makes
So-
sense for him to wear
And,
these
like-
shoes.
yeah.
It's just cute. Like,
Yeah, that's fun.
I mean,
Just a silly guy.
what a guy. Anyways.
Looks good.
I hope he can wear like the white ones with his kit or whatever. Like because in the warm-up tournaments he was wearing the red
red.
and it did not match his kit
Yeah.
from Lacoste
Yeah.
very well.
That's cool.
So I don't know. That's cool. Yeah. Or maybe if they have a kit that matches with the red.
Yeah.
But I like the red shoe.
I mean,
I just
hey,
I just
he
don't
pulled
like
it
how
off
it was
that
working with
suit.
his apparel.
Just shows
It was
up on
kinda
court
like-
full suit.
Okay. It was random, you know.
Mm.
Whereas like Nike tended to work with his kit sometimes with the
Right.
colorway of his vapors. But anyway, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so let's start from the top. Number 1 seed, Yannick Sinner, playing Jari.
Yeah. I was really hoping to see Kyrgios and Sinner
know.
on the same
Everyone was.
same half because I wanted to see how that goes. Now it looks like the only way they could meet is eventually in the finals, and so maybe some other tournament. But I was. But
You don't believe in Nick?
to the finals? Man's not been back for like a month yet.
Yeah, because if they were in the same half of the draw, when technically would they have met based on ranking? Like
Nick's unseeded.
Fourth or quarter?
Nick's unseeded?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
It could have been
Because he's
first
still
round.
using
Yeah.
his protective rank, right?
mhm.
Which is like in the 20s.
20s. Yeah, 21.
So by that, he should have been ranked, right?
yeah. Would have
guess.
been seeded, yeah.
I was just
Anyways.
fixing our live on YouTube was not public, so no one could get in. That's why it wasn't working. But now,
That's fine.
now we're
Welcome.
actually live.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. We're in the middle of you guys were debating the Kyrgios Sinner.
But Sinner Yari, that's a great matchup.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel bad for the tennis balls. On that.
And Sinner, any gear changes? None.
No, the guy looks like he's
We were
dialed
just
in.
chatting about that the other day. Or I sent you a message about his shoes, but it's
Oh
like
yeah.
he's still in the Zoom Zero in practice. It's like, come on, move on, man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you think he could move to if he like?
Well, he
what,
played in the
GPs?
grassy season. He in the
Challenge
Wimbledon, he
ones.
Played in the challenge.
Challenge ones. Oh, okay. So if he does move,
Well, that's the
probably
evolution of the
GPs.
shoe, but yeah, he's a few behind. So,
It is what it is.
yeah, we'll slide down. We got a wild card. School Kate. Oh man, I should put a asterisk on this episode. I will mispronounce many names moving forward. Against Taro Daniel,
That school name, that's
Australian.
an Aussie? That's an
Yes.
Aussie, yeah.
School kid,
yes.
yeah.
And Taro Daniel, who I think actually is originally a SoCaler,
Yeah,
right?
mhm.
Yeah, but plays under the
He represents Japan.
yeah, flag, which is cool. Then we've got Team T-Dub Marcos Giron. We were just talking about how his draw was. I said, not the best. He's in the top quarter. He'll play
Hanfman, the German.
Yes.
Another Yannick.
Huntman, yeah.
Then we've got Etcheverry playing Kaboli.
That'd be a good one.
That'd
be a
good
good
one.
TME, Thomas Martin Echeverry. Very scary. Switch from the Percept to the,
Vicor.
There you go.
and it's red like a cherry.
Oh, man. We were talking about Troy and his, what would we call that? Spitballing?
Freestyle.
Yeah.
Freestyle, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Just give him a mic.
Don't.
Then we've got Hercatch playing Greek Spore.
Yeah.
That's a
Okay,
good
let's
one.
talk.
Ooh, he's going to dig in
Hercatch.
his talons.
Let's
Talon Greek
Oh my god.
You going on?
let's talk.
Did you even know that was his first name?
No.
Oh, Manish. What a
Okay,
casual fan.
What about gear though? Because Hercatch had a switch.
2 switches.
Two.
Tell me,
To the Blade
1619,
crazy.
and the Ubersonic 5s.
and he's Addy head to toe.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
crazy.
from Yonex.
You know what kind of
Ah.
pro stock it is? Does
It's a
anybody know?
blade. It's a blade 1619.
Regular old blade.
Mhm.
Wow.
Whatever they fill it with, graphite, layup, but it's.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Since we're live, I was gonna say I'll just intermix some of the questions. Jeremy just deleted his message, but he was asking who would be using. We'll start with this one. Who would be using the new E-Zone, or who is endorsing the new E-Zone? I think that's what the question was. I don't know if it said glossy
Shelton.
or.
Pagula.
Pagula stick with it.
Von Drusova is playing with it.
And Vandrusova's head to toe Yonex.
Yonex. Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Cliption 5s.
Taylor Townsend.
Taylor.
TT.
Casper.
Madison Keys?
Yeah.
We're not there yet. Okay.
No. Yeah,
sorry.
she's
Some kind of
playing an
Yonex.
E-Zone.
Playing an
And
Yonex,
it has
Yonex,
the
yeah.
blue bumper guard. So
Okay.
that means if it is a neat,
Probably a new
it's
one.
probably the current one.
We'll keep sliding down the draw.
But
Catch-
she's just not technically, she's still blacked out,
Yeah.
I don't know if she's going to
Not
sign.
fully there.
Who else we got? Bunch of E-Zone players, right?
Was
Is
using
Kyrgios?
something.
He's using,
He's using something. Some kind of undisclosed 1820.
E-Zone. It looks like an E-Zone
18.
beam.
well, that's
20.
not
Painted like
available
painted
to
like the
us.
new E-Zone. Yeah.
Yonex, just release it.
1820 E-Zone sounds nice.
Yeah. A little redundant, but
I'm
it'd be
asking
fun.
for an 1820 pure drive. It's fine. Extended. Thank you.
Extended and 1820?
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
It's not the first time I've asked. Dear Babla.
That'd be stiff.
Yeah.
good.
Kecmanovic,
Lahechka?
No.
Oh, Lajovic?
Lajovic.
Oh, Dusan.
Yeah.
Dusan.
And he just switched
That's
to
check
the
on
FX.
check, right?
Yeah. Kekmanovic
Yeah,
from
from the SX.
the SX to FX.
Mm-hmm.
So the spin series of Dunlop rackets to the power series of
Yeah.
at least cosmetic wise. We don't know if do we know if
It
it's
looks like a
actually-
different beam.
I think it's
Different
I think it's
beam?
the
Okay,
actual
wow,
effects.
okay.
Yeah.
Berrettini against Nori.
That would be
Snorri,
a good
Nori.
match.
Oops.
Yeah.
Someone once called him that. He's not.
Sorry, Nori.
Snorri.
Like he's boring
Snorri.
Because he's
to watch.
But he's not. He's really exciting to watch, I think.
Yeah, I like to watch it.
watching
Yeah.
it.
we watched a great match with him.
Yeah,
at
we
BMP.
saw him live.
There's
yeah.
always
So
some
that's
kind of like
Nori
drama too.
Berrettini, you said?
Yeah.
Nori Berrettini and
And Nori's-
Nori
And Nori's full Babylon,
Yep.
right?
head to
top
toe.
to toe.
Is he wearing jets?
Yes.
Yeah. I
Yes.
think
Yeah.
so.
Yes, he is.
Jet
he
Mock.
is.
And Berrettini, Hugo Boss.
Hugo Boss.
And
Boss.
Asics. Yeah.
Hugo? Is it Ugo?
I think. Well, I guess it depends on where you're from.
I think it's Hugo.
Hugo.
Because like Ugo Humbert doesn't have an H in front of it. It's just UGO.
Yeah. Okay. Logic.
Then we've got Zhang playing Holger Rune.
Ooh, is that the Zhang?
Triple
that's-
Z.
That's Triple Z?
Yes.
Triple Z.
Radical
Ooh.
Triple
Uh-huh.
Z?
Radical.
That's a good match. Those
He's-
guys are. He's good. He's a K-Swiss player still. I'm pretty sure.
Yes. He is a K-Swiss player.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And then I think Rune is in the Vapor 12s.
He's been practicing in it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm curious to see if he'll be playing in them.
Yeah. I hope so.
I think so. Yeah.
Someone better
Curios
be.
is playing in him.
Mm-hmm. Curious as well.
Then we have Sissy Paws playing American Mickelson.
Mm.
You know, Tsitsipas could lose that. I would not. It would not be the biggest surprise, if I'm being honest.
Why?
Mickelson is like.
Why do you say so?
I mean, I feel like he's just a streaky player
Mm.
in general.
He has
And
been, yeah.
There
I
was,
don't know. He's having some weird outbursts at the United Cup.
There was another cute
That was a
Adidas
weird-
ad
Oh,
with Sissy Paws. Has anyone seen it?
Mm-mm.
I think it was on the German side, or well, I guess he's Greek, but it's cute. It's like he's practicing and his family's watching him, and like his mom starts talking to him and like kind of like hyping him up, and then it's like she's just kind of being a mom, and then it's like you got this, and like you always, it's like something like you always need someone in your corner. It's really cute. Okay, sorry, Adidas is getting me with all their ads lately.
But that was a Tsitsipas ad with his family.
yeah,
Oh, that's kind of cool.
it's cute.
His mom's in his corner. Anyways, just a side note.
It's smart from Adidas, yeah. What was it?
No, speaking of like your mom in your corner, I just saw this thing with the quarterback from Notre Dame because they're in the college
Yeah.
football semifinal, and he like told his mom to start texting him, "You suck," because he was like, "I got tired of people like hyping me up and giving me like false
Oh my
credit,
gosh.
and I needed motivation." I don't know, it's the opposite.
she
but
do it?
Yeah,
No.
and he was like digging it. It like helped his like,
Oh man,
you know, sometimes you know
Yeah.
tough love.
You gotta bounce it up.
Yeah. Anyways,
But how would like a
Oh,
mom?
Beckett agrees with you. I'm going back.
Beckett?
Beckett agrees with you about Sissy Pass.
Thank you, Beckett. Hope you're doing well.
Happy New Year, Andy. Tennis with Andy. Thanks for joining us, you guys. I'm
That's
navigating.
crazy to ask your mom to say that you suck.
I
You suck, son. Love you.
Yeah.
Like, how does that work?
my mom would never.
Yeah. Like moms are like the nice. You can tell your dad to like tell me. It's like my dad would go in, but my mother wouldn't ever do
Brother
that.
or sister? Heck
Yeah,
yes.
like, they do it anyway.
yeah, right?
free of charge.
Yeah, but that one's rough. But I
You
get
suck,
it.
son. Love
I get
you.
it. Wild card from Australia, Mick Cobb playing qualifier from Spain, Landaluce.
Oh, Lindaluce, Martin.
Mm.
Household name right
He's-
there.
Yeah. He's 18.
I'm trying to place the guy.
He's a blade user.
Okay.
Really loopy forehand, which I like, but
Like Rafa Loopy or Medvedev Loopy?
I think somewhere in between.
Okay.
Or Simona Halep loopy.
Oh.
Then we've got Canadian Diallo playing
Mm.
Nardi.
Oh.
And then we've got Manarino playing Ketchenov.
That's gonna be. I'm excited for that one.
Ooh,
That could
that's
go
like-
either way.
That's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
two different sides of power.
Yeah,
Right?
I love that
one
one.
string's at 60, one string's at 20.
One hamstrings.
One doesn't. Yeah.
Just strings and then pulls.
Cerundolo playing Bublik. Okay, let's talk about Bublik a little bit.
Oh.
He's getting. I love
I
him.
like him now.
Yeah.
Like, I also when I first sort of started seeing him, like I thought he had too many outbursts and all that, and I didn't like him. But like the more he's talked about, like his personality, like I've seen his personality. The more he's active on like social media and all that. That guy's cool.
He's
I love
been,
that guy.
Yeah.
He's been trolling though, hasn't he?
Little bit.
He's such a good troller. He's such a good troller.
He's so creative.
With his trolling?
Well, that, but also like I just like on
play.
court, like he's got so many options at like his disposal. You kind of never know like what to expect with him, and you have to be like so fast for that to be the case. I feel like at that level.
Yeah.
So I feel like his court speed and positioning are super underrated aspects of his game. When he's like focused, he's so fun to watch.
His I watched his podcast on Nothing Major. I don't know if you guys tuned into that one with the American Voice, but his mindset is pretty cool. Like I didn't get it at first, and then he talks about like he doesn't like kind of like a little bit of like some of the carry stuff, but he doesn't like the norms of the sport and like the business side of it and the fancy country club side of it. He really just loves to play tennis. He's like, I would go to the public parks and scrap it out with like random people, and he just plays because he loves it,
Yeah.
and like that kind of comes out in what you see, it's like,
I
Yeah.
respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and also one thing he talked about that I really dug was like behind the scenes, like other players, he talked about like he'd rather not talk to you at all than have like fake small talk conversations. Like he has a lot of friends on tour, but he's like real,
I feel that.
and that's how I carry myself to the tee. Like,
Like, don't
I'd
bullshit.
rather not.
Low
He
key.
related to that clearly.
Yeah, and it's like I was like, that's cool. Like I dig that part about his personality.
You know what you're getting. Diaz Acosta playing Bergs. Then
Zhu?
yes,
Zuzu.
we have qualifier from America, Boyer playing Korea.
Federico and
Korea.
the American. You know much about him or
Nah,
Anything about him? Oh, but he beat Eubanks.
Tristan
in the qualies?
Boyer,
Yeah.
Okay.
currently ranked 134.
Maybe a
in
college tennis player?
dubs, he's 207, 23 years old. Let's do a quick Google.
Now that you said Tristan, that rings a bell.
He wears Fila. Let's see. Not a lot about him on this bio page. Thanks, ATP. American tennis player, career high of 130.
Okay.
Achieved on November 18th.
Okay.
He's working his way up.
Pretty recent.
He played at Stanford. Go
I
Cards.
thought he was a college player.
Yeah. I'm guessing not very long since, or maybe he did graduate.
I was
looks
sad
like
to
it.
hear that Karu was not able to qualify for the qualifiers for the Aussie.
I didn't think he would.
He'll get there.
He'll make it. He'll make it. But
Yeah, it's a grind.
it's a grind, dude. He
Actual
talks about it in
grind.
one of his recent videos and like all that. It's a good video. Should watch it.
Then we've got Van de Sloop playing Deminar.
Yeah, Deminar. That's gonna be a good one.
And then
My
a
boy.
little
That's my boy.
American rivalry. I don't know if it's a rivalry, but Fritz and then Brooksby is back.
Let's go, Jensen.
Yeah, dude. Well, you were saying that Fritz, you'd like Fritz to take the whole thing, right?
He could.
He could. I want Brooksby to win.
No, it's not gonna happen.
And the man's back after so long.
I don't.
I think
he gets
is he
past
using
him.
that new Solinko string?
I don't know.
Because
He's
I
a
feel like
Solinko guy. I know that. I know he's a Solinko guy. But yeah, I think Taylor's just too strong, too good right
Yeah.
now for that comeback. I think he's gonna at worst get him in 4, maybe straight.
great to see Brooksby back on tour though.
Yeah.
Super
no.
fun to watch.
Yeah.
He's a great player. Yeah. Another one that your boy made through the quarterfinals, and now he's
Quarterfinals.
the qualifiers.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah,
Quarterfinals.
Okay.
Next up, Koric, Borna Koric playing Garin.
Ooh.
Christian Garin.
Yes,
Christian
who
Garin.
had to qualify.
Okay.
George is using Blade now from Ultra.
He was at the end of last year. He was using Blade, but I was gonna say he's been testing out the Gel Res X.
Which stay tuned, especially if you're live or watching this today. We're gonna have tons of stuff coming out on all of that Gel Res X very soon. We've got Comisana from Argentina playing Altmaier.
Dennis
Ultima,
Altmaier.
yeah.
That's the E-zone one-handed backhand guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never said you said the E-zones weren't for one-handers.
Oh.
I didn't say that.
No, just kidding. Chapo now.
People have said it.
Also, Manish has a hot take that people that like Cool Ranch Doritos
Yeah.
don't eat spicy things.
Cool Ranch, people who like Cool Ranch Doritos have a problem eating spicy food. And then yesterday in the group chat with like 50 people, I said, people who eat Cool Ranch Doritos find ketchup spicy.
Lies.
And then I got torn into it.
And then we got the hottest sauce we could find and put it to the test.
Yeah. Also, Michelle and I are in a league of our own.
No problem.
Just so you guys know, people watching,
Bring the spice. That's why we're
people
so
were like
spicy.
tearing up, getting all red and everything, and we were like, eh.
No big deal.
That's good. That's good.
We have our emotions on the court. We don't worry about hot sauce getting to us.
Yeah.
We have a French. This one you guys are gonna like. The French on French first round. Monfils playing Pericard.
Oh, this is gonna be so.
I feel bad
good.
for Gael. He's been playing well.
Oh, you think he's gonna lose? Okay.
I don't
Kind
know.
of.
Okay.
We could put something on it. We're making all the little side. We don't bet
Feel
money,
bad
but
for
we bet
Gael.
food and experiences or libations. Shelton against Nakashima. That's also that's a little bit of a popcorn match, but I know
Yeah, bummer.
Yeah,
it's a tough one.
I'm actually, I really like Nakashima. I've always
Yeah.
rooted for him, but that's a tough one.
That's tough. Carreno Busta
Busta.
playing. I cannot say this, but it's a qualifier. Maj Charzak from Poland. He's currently
That's a
ranked
name.
117.
PCB's
That's
back.
a name.
PCB's back.
Yeah, dude.
And then right below that, Batista Agut playing Chapo.
RBA.
That's a good one. I hope Chapo does well. He's had a few like problematic years of the tournaments and all that, but I hope he really comes back and like he gets his like equipment dialed in. He's been testing out a few frames here and there. He's a great player. Remember which year was it that he took out Rafa in Miami, or was it in
He took him
Wells?
on in like Toronto one year.
Yeah, when he was
Yeah, that-
17.
Yeah, like he's a good player.
Rafa was ranked number 1 at the time. Yeah.
Man can do it. I
What
don't
about
know.
RBA? You
Who?
don't like RBA?
No, I like him. Remember which one was it when he like chucked the bag or something?
That was Pablo, I think.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Batista good.
No, I like him too, but I want Chapo to do well.
All right, well,
Chapo's one of my favorite players.
And then we've got Arnaldi playing Musetti.
ooh,
A little
Fresh
Italian.
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 Sponsor.
I know, right?
And the gel res from the Vapor 11.
I thought he would have. I think he would have.
What?
I wish he would have stayed with Nike. That's
Musetti?
one. Yeah, he looked good in Nike. He was one of those few
He
people
did look
who,
good at Nike.
Yeah, he was one of those few people who were like able to make Nike like current Nike wear like look really cool. Which is and lately Nike wear has been getting a little bit of heat on social media, and this guy made it look cool. So I was like, why not? But
Well,
Asics also has been cooking with the outfits. Like, have you seen?
I don't like it on the women's side. I'm not gonna lie. We literally had this conversation, the ladies at Tito.
Really?
Yeah, we're not fans. Sorry.
Their
Sorry,
men's side is
Asics.
looking well.
I think it looks fine.
Have you seen
Jimena-
the kit that Musetti's wearing?
No.
Oh, well then it's not. I don't think it's cooking.
Oh, really? Because I
very
saw the one that
bland,
Dimna
yeah.
was wearing the other day.
It's
That one looks
it's
good.
the grayish purple like solid, and it looks like a workman uniform. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's pretty bland. But I hope that I don't really care what brand he's repping, but now that he's with Asics, like I hope he, brings some flair to the brand.
Yeah.
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 Speaking of flair, Rublev. I'm one of my favorites now.
I saw his kit.
And then someone was and he'll play. Someone was asking about this. The Brazilian Finesca auto qualies.
Joao Fonseca.
Fonseca.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fonseca.
Yeah, the next gen champion this
Fonseca.
year.
He's
Next
on a
gen.
13 match win streak.
Well, he's gonna lose.
Live rank up
Right
to like 108, 109. Qualifying for his very first Grand Slam.
Debut.
VCore 98.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Don't be late.
Don't
hate.
Yeah, dude. I saw like there's some like content pieces on social like Instagram and all that of him like just talking all in that guy like I hadn't seen any of his like personality or anything.
Yeah.
That's a cool kid. I like that guy. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, he's fun to watch.
Some of my friends from like
So is this gonna be a
Get
good
Set,
match?
Yeah,
Is this gonna be a
those
popcorn
guys did
match?
it.
It could
I think so.
very well.
I think it'll probably at least go 4.
Maybe Rublev because of his experience and his,
Yeah.
but
We'll see
it's
where his
you
mind's
never
at.
know. He
Right.
has the game that could beat top 10 type of talent.
Fonseca's tricky too. Like he'll use the forehand slice really effectively, and then just like mix in like an up the line forehand right afterwards. It's fun stuff.
Very Fed-like, you mean?
But the
Yeah, a little bit.
the Rublev gear, we're talking about the kit.
Yeah, he's
got
wearing
like
his own
some
brand, right?
It's kind of like a reddish pink stuff
Mhm.
got going on right now.
Rublev?
Yeah, but it's like his own brand, but now I think it's tied with K-Swiss.
With
Oh,
K-Swiss.
yeah.
yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
awesome.
that's a big move.
Yeah.
That's another big move.
Yeah.
K-Swiss has been making moves.
Are
Okay,
they?
I like, yeah.
Are they?
We're not there, but
Okay.
it's like a couple down. So just you hold your horses.
I know. Are they?
But one of your favorites, Stan the Man playing Sonego.
Standing Mall.
Stanley
That's a tough match,
Mall,
though.
who
That's
had
a
to
tough
get a
match.
wild card.
But I love Stan.
But I
that
love him.
backhand.
His birthday is like right around mine. We're getting older, but we're still kicking butt on the court.
Who would have thought that Stan would still be on the ATP tour?
He makes me smile. I just always remember during COVID, he had like some really fun lives and stuff. I'll never
He's
forget
got a
those.
personality.
Yeah, he's yeah. I haven't seen his kit, but someone was talking about one of the Yonex kits. and it was
Casper.
giving- yeah, it was giving vibes.
It's like
back
a
to-
creamy beige with like red. And
Yeah.
the shorts are very like crazy patterns.
Yeah, they were saying flashback
Yeah.
to that.
French.
Then we've got one of my favorites, Saybuth Wild, is playing
Marzipan?
Yes.
Marzipan?
Yeah, Marzipan.
Oh, Fabian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Marzipan.
Seibuch, remember I looked up his name a while
Oh
back.
yeah, it's like pronounced
in Brazil because of the way
Portuguese,
yeah,
yeah.
Seibuch Fuchs. Seibuch Fuchs.
This guy's so interesting though.
Seibuth Wild. That's how he pronounces it.
Cebu.
Seibuch
But he has like a
Fuchs.
German background. He plays under the Brazilian flag. Like he's an interesting guy.
We watched him play actually
We've seen him play.
Marozan at BNP.
Same matchup.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Was it Marzo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That was a
Okay.
good match, yeah.
Now you can talk about it. We have
Oh.
Francis Tiafoe, which this is blowing my mind. Playing Rinderknecht.
Arthur Rinderknecht.
Yeah, same.
Is that how you say it?
Okay though, when we started seeing Francis start to move out of Nike on his feet, I couldn't wrap my head around it. And then I was like, what brand? We saw him wearing New Balance, and now we see him wearing. Can we say what we see him wearing? Yeah, it's obvious. It's all
public.
over.
It's
Okay.
all over the internet.
He's
This
wearing
man-
K-Swiss,
Yeah.
and then
Absolutely.
and then you're telling me, and I
I don't
googled
know.
it. It's not that big of a deal. I can't believe.
He's still wearing Nike in practice right now.
I know that contract's not up yet, I don't think, but if I were picking a brand for him
Him and Jay Sizz.
and
Is Sizzle?
yeah,
Yeah.
well, maybe he helped negotiate the contract. And Layla,
Layla.
You guys Lulu?
yeah,
Layla.
I
Lulu?
just don't see him as a Lululemon athlete. Do you?
No.
No. But
The K-Swiss move is crazy.
the K-Swiss move is all.
K-Swiss, like I said, has
Crazy.
been making big moves.
I think that's
and getting
Ever since my boy back in the day, Marty Fish, Sam Querrey.
Marcos Giron.
grown.
Yeah, he like literally like
Well,
from.
Gail Monfils at one
Yeah,
point was
mhm.
wearing K-Swiss.
Yeah.
It's just a
Did you
good
know
shoe. Yeah, I've seen. I know.
He didn't. He was like a baby
Yeah,
when that
man.
was happening.
I know what he was wearing, man.
The only player you knew back then was Roger Federer.
Roger Federer.
Mostly.
I'm just
But-
kidding.
Anyways, so who knows what he's gonna come out in? I just always like how he wears his jerseys too. It kind of like his
Mhm.
Yeah.
Curios vibe. So
Yeah.
I
Very
thought
American.
we'd go more like sportswear. I don't know.
Yeah,
Lulu is
Classic,
strange.
I don't know.
Lulu doesn't really make sportswear now, does it? It's like athleisure
Yeah.
more so.
Maybe they're branching out.
the women's. I've never seen much of their men's side, men's clothing.
Well,
and
you
all
guys
that.
all love Yori, so
I love
Yeah,
you.
and I'm waiting for Aloe to come into tennis. You know, they're in pickleball.
Mm, okay.
are they?
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
a couple players.
Couple players.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we've got Poprin playing Mutet.
okay, yeah.
Ooh, Popperin and Psycho Bunny?
Yeah, what
Yeah.
is up with that?
What is
I have
Psycho
no
Bunny?
idea. I just saw.
Psycho Bunny?
Someone I saw a comment somewhere said, at first I thought it was Bad Bunny. That's why I'm like, what?
That would be pretty awesome.
Dude.
Cycle Bunny winter sale. It's giving Gymshark vibes.
I get you on the
European?
membership.
I don't know. I just clicked on that.
Gymshark's good.
Yeah. See, I could see Diablo wearing Psycho Bunny before Lululemon. Interesting. And I'm pretty sure he's still working with
He still has
Police.
he still has barricades from his feet. He's been using those for. Even, well, he was kind of like in Fila for a while, and then he ended up going into Fila footwear. But I think he likes the Barricade 13, kind of like Marcos. Like that's his go-to shoe.
And then Mutet's Asics and Technofiber still.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Corentin,
And he's using the TFX1.
I believe so.
Do you know if it's the 98 or the 100?
I think it's the 100 because he's been with it for a while, but
Yeah.
who knows? TFX. And Bublik was
Technically, I was also
was
done.
on a TFX
For a little bit.
at the
Yeah,
beginning
yeah.
of like the off season or end of last year.
Like the UTS stuff. Yeah.
Technifab is
I
making
know he
good
broke
moves.
a couple too.
FDZ joined us.
But Dr. Zach.
And-
Hey.
I just asked him what are his thoughts on the shoe switches, and he said who, and I'm going to ask specifically Tiafo from Nike to Caseless. And then while we're getting his thoughts, Derek Pappas did ask,
Hey.
when will the Prince Ripsticks and Techstream updates be expected? Also looking for an updated Pro Kennex Black Ace Pro. We just
That is
pushed
live
out-
on the website.
pushed out the Pro Kennex
Which one?
this
Yeah.
The Black Ace
week.
Pro.
And is it called Pro Connects or is it called?
It's called Pro Kennex.
It is called Pro Connects.
But the A station is not there yet.
Okay.
But yeah, check it out,
Stay
Derek.
tuned.
Agree. Okay, so
Oh yeah, because that's yeah.
Zach, who we know knows a few things about shoes, quote says, K-Swiss has some bangers coming out. I just hit with the Rublevs this morning. Unreal. We would agree, and I know it's exciting. So very cool. They've always made really good shoes. It's really cool to see
Yeah.
the traction. Literally the traction on tour.
Nice.
That
Pun
was-
intended.
that was a Troy thing. Anyways, back to the draw. Psycho Bunny is up. Okay, I'm just gonna start calling Popper and Psycho Bunny. He kind of gives a Psycho Bunny vibe. Sorry. Qualifier Kruger playing Australian Hijikata.
Oh, Hijikata
Rinky. Yeah.
versus Mitchell Kruger.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
He's
who
been
did
on
I
tour
say?
for a while.
Okay, Kruger, yes, who had to
Yeah.
qualify. So, then we've got Ugo
I'm back.
Carabelli
Oh,
playing Tien.
Learner.
Learner?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who qualified.
Okay.
Learner.
And then we have wildcard Samrej playing. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Playing Medvedev. They don't even have any stats on this guy.
Interesting. Do you think Med has a chance at another slam? What
Yes.
side of the draw?
He
is
just had a baby. He's happy. He's
Two
got
kids now?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's made the
wow.
final in Australia 3 times.
He
He's
is
lost it from 2 sets up to love
playing-
twice.
This guy is from Thailand. Currently ranked 414.
How do you make it up?
Did he qualify or a wild
He's
card?
a wild card. So there's got to
Wow.
be a story.
Okay.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Do some homework.
You're like,
and-
justice for Kuru.
Yeah, so stay
Okay.
tuned.
What crew in the?
Derek Pappas, we answered you. Oh,
Oh,
well,
he wanted him with the Prince.
the Princes.
Which ones?
When Ripstick and Tech
Ripstick and Tech
Streams.
Tech streams, I don't know. If
Pro
they're
In the
Kennex is
works.
on the website right now.
for like
The
a
works,
maybe
yeah.
like a 26 or something like that.
I think
or-
so. I don't
we
think
have
this year.
no exact dates on the Ripstick and Tech Streams, though. So stay tuned.
But our newest one, the is it the Cord? Are those in the works or
From the rip?
the Rip series, the blue and the red?
Yeah.
Still not,
Still.
Those are sooner. So
but they're not out yet, right?
yeah,
No.
there should be a rip update. I would say probably within the next year.
All right. Yeah.
Stay
We've-
tuned.
We've played with a few.
Rip something.
Yeah.
Big Rip.
Rip TBD.
Novak Djokovic playing wild card from wild card from America, Bassavaretti.
Shit.
He's getting a set, brother. He's getting a set.
Oh yeah, there was a side bet.
There's this side bet going between Troy and I. that-
Volume's cut off. I don't know about that. Oh, they say no audio. Manish, what did you do?
Is it back?
Let's see.
Are they charged?
Yes.
How's
it's
it
back.
going now?
So-
oh, okay.
Nope.
That was Manish on audio. We don't have any answers for you on the Prince rackets. We don't have an exact date, and the Pro Kennex is on the website.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're talking about
Nishesh.
Djokovic and
Okay.
This is interesting because Nishesh based his entire game on Djokovic. Like that's who he modeled all of his shots after. That was his hero growing up. So
Yeah,
Tro-
and typically Manish would not typically support, he wouldn't be like, oh, Djokovic, I want him to win in straight sets, but you actually betted on it.
So Troy and I, like I was saying, we have a bet going on. He thinks that Nishesh is going to take off a set, so it's going to be 4 at the very least.
Mhm.
And then Djokovic still wins, though. You think?
Yeah, I don't really care what happens. He's just gonna get a set.
So we don't know what the winner gets yet, but I'm saying it's going to be a straight for Djoko. You think it's going to get a set? I'd be happy either way if this thing
Maybe they're
keeps
just
sending
out of-
off.
out of battery, perhaps.
Oh no, it turns on and then it turns off again. I don't know. But yeah, no, I'll be happy either way. That kid's been doing really well, and I think
It just flashed red. Turned off.
so. This one's on though.
Okay.
And it just
And
flashed
that
on.
one just flashed on.
we're
Can we plug these ones in somewhere?
our mics are a little farther away, but we'll talk a little louder. Or we're loud anyways. At least
Yeah.
Manish and I are. Okay, back to the Djokovic thing. Sorry. Troy and Manish have a Djokovic side bet. What were
Yeah.
you saying? Were you done?
Nishesh, I got to bet Nishesh is gonna get a set. That's all.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be straight for Djoko. We don't know what the winner gets yet as of now, but that's the bet.
Go card.
Okay. Then we have a qualifier for Ria playing Kotov. Sorry. You got that? Next. My favorite not new player, but comeback of the year, Riley Opelka.
Let's go.
Technically fiber.
Yes.
Are you
playing-
getting all riled up right now?
He's awesome. We had the opportunity to do an event with him years and years and years ago, and I don't think you made it out there. You guys weren't here. And he's just such a nice guy. He's like, he literally is like the gentle giant.
Mhm.
Like, I know like people say that about Isner, but I think that Riley's like, because he's like really fun and has such good banter, but then I don't know.
Did
His
it
story's
was
endearing.
wasn't it like the past tournament where he had to like retire in the final?
Yeah.
What do we know what happened?
Back.
His
okay,
back.
yeah.
Wow.
I didn't think it was his wrist or whatever. Hopefully, but
Yeah.
Well, and a lot of people were pulling out last week just to like make sure they're good to go for.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, he
Makes
reached the
sense.
finals and then
Osaka.
he.
Yeah.
she pulled out of her match. There was like one more, I think, too.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. So he's using Technofiber now, not Wilson. He was a Wilson guy.
He was
before.
a pro staff guy.
and still
yeah.
feel it.
6'1" guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
I
feel that.
Fila, yeah.
But
So that would be
but 6'1",
interesting. Then we got Nagal playing Machach.
Summit,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sumit.
Playing Machach.
Mahat.
Oh,
Yeah.
Machach.
so much Maharaj.
Machach.
Machach. Isn't he the
Yeah.
short shorts guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Yoma.
Check. He's been playing good. He played really good in the United Cup, right?
Mhm.
I like Summit though, because Summit comes out. He always plays in that league that they have. They had it. He's been in that league,
UTS?
the United Tennis League.
Yeah.
He was on the
There-
team
Oh.
against Kyrgios in doubles.
The World Tennis League.
World Tennis
yeah,
League.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Summit Nagal.
That would be
Well-
good. He kind of shows up
Yeah.
during the.
He's
Grand Slams.
A6 and V-Core,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but
Great
Mahat.
combo.
He not
Also Vicor.
it's not recent. It was sometime a
He's
few
tough.
months ago. But he was talking about like in a podcast or like something where he was talking about like traveling and the expenses and all
You
that.
talking
Like
about Mahat or Nagal?
Nagal, Sumit
Oh.
Nagal. He was talking about like the struggles of like being up and all that. And then like a week or two later, he wins this tournament. He has like a good cash and like he was like, oh dude, it's crazy how life works. And so I'm excited for him.
Yeah, he probably gets a decent check for playing in that World Tennis League too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they had like didn't they have Sabalenka and like
Yeah, he's a good player. I really like watching him as well, and he's not as at least from what I've seen, he's not afraid to like say something, like be like outspoken or So I like personalities like that. Very curiosity.
Mahachin 3.
Yeah,
could well be.
Then we have Lehechka. I just
Another-
keep making
Yuri.
names
Yeah.
up. And wild card from Australia, 2.
Oh, Lee 2? Yeah.
okay.
Gaston playing wild card from Australia. Jessica? Hasika?
I've never seen him.
Never heard
I
of
mean,
him.
it is the
Hugo
Australian
Gaston?
Open.
Yeah.
Here you go.
So we can assume he's ranked 180, so could be a good match. David Goffin playing Bonzi.
Benjamin Bonzi.
I love Goffin.
I love Goffin. He plays so smooth.
The wee wizard. That's his nickname. Yeah.
Here's a fun one and more gear chat right here. Fognini playing Dimitrov.
Oh,
That's
what?
a good.
That's
first
a
round.
throwback.
Yeah.
I feel like might be
Welcome back to
Fognini's year to almost wind it out.
2016.
Or wind it up. Wind it down. Wind it somewhere.
I hope he winds it up.
How old is he now? He's like late 30s, right?
Yeah.
Oh, 37.
Uh,
Okay, he could
and Grigor is the same age as Joker. 37, 36.
I thought he was a little bit
He's
younger.
ageless.
He is.
He is 33.
Yeah, he's early 30s.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
got a
doesn't
lot of
age.
time.
He's Benjamin Button. I don't know. Okay, so we talked about Grigor. He is wearing the Adidas Ubersonic 5s, which we got, if we got Beckett still out there and Foot Doctor Zach, they were featured in our Ubersonic speed test, and that was really cool. But now it's really awesome to see the endorsement from a pro player. Someone new too, obviously. Like sometimes we put out videos that are positive because the product's actually good and we actually like it, and people don't believe us, but we actually like don't have a problem with it. And now you see Grigor wearing it, so
Grigor.
I mean,
Herbie and my
Justified.
girl, Jess.
yeah, people. I mean,
She's wearing Ubersonics?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
She was in the 4 before.
Okay.
Well, she's been Barricade, but yeah,
Yeah.
she's bounced from Barricade to Uber, and she's
Nice.
in Uber.
and I know the men's Uber silos have been different than the women, so we didn't have the same Uber 4, but this is a huge improvement on the women's side. And I know, what's his name, Zverev, is now endorsing the Defiant Speed 2
Okay,
as
yeah.
his shoe of
Yeah.
choice. Because previously he had that Uber 4, right? And they like kind of were like
Yeah.
making it for him, but he kind of likes a little.
And they kind of
little less.
hybrided it to like the 2, and yeah.
So, anyways, I'll get off my soapbox about that. Draper's playing Navone.
Draper.
Ooh.
Jack
Draper is, I think, Chris.
You're a fan?
is
He's my
one
boy.
of his favorites.
Cut your boy a little slack. It's young Jack.
I like
my
that guy
boy.
Navone though. He's really fun to watch.
Ooh, that'll be a good one.
He's just like a super
That would be a
weighted
good
up
one.
boom.
We gotta see it together.
Like
though.
Oh, is that the guy with the 1820 pattern?
Yeah. And
On
it's
a
like
boom,
it's like 360, 370.
and it's extended.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I remember we were talking
What?
about that.
Uh-huh.
That could. That's kind of like in theory what Michelle's talking about with her 1820 Pure Drive, extended.
Just give me an extended.
Maybe you should try.
1820
You should hit up
Pure Drive.
Navone and be like, "Let me try your
Excuse
racket,
me.
bro."
Yeah, I will. I'll let
Draper
I'll
is
reach out.
is the
Navone, call
lefty
me.
with the FX, right?
Yeah,
the lefty with the FX.
still Nike.
Yeah, I love that guy, dude. You remember that clip?
I think
that
he's
came
trying
out,
the Vapor Pro 3s. He was 2s for a while.
Yeah.
Have you seen the clip of him and Murray? Like Murray's driving after like this party or something, and then Draper's obviously been having a few drinks, and he was like doing a live or something. Like he was just singing like a UK like drill rap or something, and just Andy Murray.
Carpool
just like,
karaoke.
yeah. He's like fully singing and everything, and Andy Murray's just like.
Like youngsters these
Like,
days.
oh, good. Uber driver.
It's like I'm never coaching this guy.
I'm never coaching this game.
Kokonakis playing Safulin. I can never say that.
Safulin,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Safui.
There's been, Kokonakis still rumored to not be 100% from what I heard. I don't
Like
know.
physically.
Yeah.
Oh.
But maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
And he's Arrow now, right? Using the Arrow.
Yeah, he's bounced around over his career, but he was Yonex for a while. Back to Arrow. Cotton on.
That's
Cotton
such
on.
a random.
Yeah.
But hey, live your life. Vucic from Australia playing Dujmer.
Zoomer? Is Zoomer back?
Zoomer? Yes.
Demir
Demir.
Jumer?
Yes. Yes.
Jumer's back?
Yeah, back.
Dude, Jumer used to practice all the time with Roger. Like there's so many practice videos with him and Jumer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
We saw
Minnie's
Vucic.
just gonna go Google.
Yeah. I'm
Like
gonna
he
be-
liked practicing with him. I don't know, just because he could pretty much, just dictate to that guy. He's a smaller dude. It's probably easy for Roger to play offense against him. But anyways, sorry.
No, you're good.
He's playing, who's he playing?
Vucic.
Vucic?
from
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alexander Vukic? Yeah. He's been on tour.
Okay.
I've seen him play at Indian Wells and stuff.
Yeah.
Then we have qualifier Klein playing Korda.
Sebs.
Seb.
I really like that guy, Lucas Klein.
Where's he
hits-
from?
Czech?
I think so.
Really? I've-
Slovakia. Just kidding.
Oh,
Sorry.
close. But he hits such a smooth backhand.
Like smoother than Sebi's?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say.
About the same?
They're both pretty smooth.
Yeah, but pretty smooth. That would give you a fun match to watch.
I
You
think
like
so.
Stroke mechanics.
Right. Aesthetics.
We have Jordan Thompson
Oh, he's
playing Kofer from Germany, who
Ooh.
qualified.
Thompson's just a steady dog.
He's been on a tear lately.
Yeah.
Mueller playing Borges.
Okay.
Nishioka playing Dugas.
Yoshi?
Qualifier. What is it? Oh, yeah.
Yoshi.
From Tanzania.
Tanzania. Yeah.
And then, let's see. Nishioka. Oh, I missed Mueller Borges. Did I already say that? Yeah. Nishioka Dugas. Did I say that? Yes. Shevchenko. I'm losing it. Playing Alcaraz.
Oh, Shevchenko?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shevchenko.
Casper playing Munar.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Hom.
Bashashvili playing Mensik.
Vasilishvili's back?
Bashashvili is
Wow.
back.
Qualified.
And who's he playing against?
Mensik.
Mensik.
Menzik.
Oh, yeah, dude. Guys,
Was it Menzik who just played Shelton?
Yeah.
Yeah, beat him.
He took him down, right?
Yeah, that guy's good.
Jerry Shang playing David
Davidovich.
Fokina. Sorry,
Fokina?
I'm just going to say Fokina.
Davidovich.
I had a problem always
Yeah,
saying his name.
Jerry. Oh, sorry.
Struff playing FAA.
Jan
Okay.
Leonard. Felix.
Tabilo playing Carbalas.
Bayena.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Tabila, that's
I
going to be...
Tabila.
That sounds like a good clay matchup, but...
Right. Duckworth playing Stricker from the Switzerland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Duckworth, dude.
One of your favorites, Nishikori,
Oh,
playing
Let's
go.
Brazilian qualifier Monteiro.
Homeboy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Montero.
Montero.
Nishi's been hitting pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Australian O'Connell playing Tommy Paul.
Tommy Paul, I like seeing him play, but has he been doing well in the last season? I feel like I
He
haven't.
was literally just on TV when we went in here, right?
He was playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has he won a lot of tournaments? I haven't followed him much to last year, but I really like seeing him play, and I wish. I don't know if he's do you think he's Grand Slam material? Do you think he can win a Grand Slam?
That's tough.
It's
But,
because there's a lot of really big.
I
players.
think with some of those players I mentioned, I think it would take a certain type of draw to open up
Yeah,
certain players to maybe lose or
I want to see that guy do well.
but
That's what I'm trying to say.
I think
I
most
like
of
that
us
guy.
like Tommy.
Mm-hmm. He has a cameo in the Polo series on Netflix. Just saying.
Oh,
So does Serena. If you like Match Point, is it Match Point? No.
Breakpoint.
Breakpoint. If you like Breakpoint, there's a Polo one, much shorter. It's so funny. Yeah, Tommy Paul's in it.
huh.
Produced by the Duchess and
Sosa?
Prince. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Just anyways. Back on track. We have Umber playing Gigante
Okay.
qualifier.
Don't know what that is.
Okay.
I heard
Habib-
that guy hits a big ball. Gigante. Oh, sorry.
That's funny.
That's gigantic.
Oh. Okay.
Habib playing Boo. Walton playing Haley's.
Quentin Hollis. Who's playing him? Sorry.
Walton from Australia.
Hmm.
Veer Tenen playing Fields. Arthur Fields.
Arthur Fees.
Fies, however you pronounce
Fields,
it.
yeah.
Bays playing Kazao. I'm so not
Kaza-
French. Where's
Kaza-
Julie?
yeah, Kaza-
Arthur Cazaux.
Versus
Gary
Baez. Yeah. Seabass Baez.
Fearnley playing Kyrgios. And then that second round looks pretty. I mean, it looks like a good
Kyrgios and-
matchup for Kyrgios.
Kyrgios and Djokovic on the same side. Yeah.
The net, doubles, duh.
Are they playing doubles together? I know. I was
Not
hoping
at
the doubles
AO.
draws were out, but
Are
they're
they playing
not.
doubles at AO?
They're not
I
out
doubt
yet.
it.
Martinez playing Darderi. And then Luca Pui is back playing
Oh yeah.
second seed Alex Zverev.
Mm-hmm.
Question
Luka.
is, does Luca Pui show up with the Prince
Pure
racket? Because I know he was back on some Prince rackets for a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
Loves his tech stream
Like,
tour.
he should just stick with it. He's had arm problems. Dude, just stick with the Prince.
Okay, a couple questions that we can read real quick. Has the BattleBot Jet Mach 4 been demoed yet, and is it worth the update? We haven't tried it yet. We haven't actually like tried it on yet, or have we?
Did we do like some early testing? Like
I didn't.
Booney and some of those people. I want to say they sent the 4 and the 3 to do a little side by side a while back. But I don't know.
Haven't really seen the final production, so stay tuned. We don't have anything to say. And then wondering if anyone is wearing the Vapor 12. We are wondering also.
Curios. I think Holger.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say Madison Keys.
She's still in the X, at least in the warm-up turn, or when I saw her last night.
Okay.
But there's been like 1 or 2 girls I've seen quite a few players in Vapor Pro 3s. But definitely, yeah.
There should be a lot of Vapor Pro 3s on tour.
What's Alcaraz in? Also Vapor Pro?
Custom.
He's in the CA, bro.
Oh, he's not.
He's in the Alcaraz. He still has the old cosmetic of his Vapor 11 Proto. It's like the black and orange one, the PRM, that he's been practicing in. But
yeah, unfortunately, I mean, it's obvious at this point Nike has certain athletes in their own shoes. I was going to pull up, there were a couple questions I wanted to go over real quick from a post that I said we would talk about. Let me see. Let me pull them up real quick, and then we'll wrap this one up.
Quick popcorn women's first rounds.
are we getting into women?
We'll do a separate episode for women.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Someone was asking who's going to be wearing the Cybersonic 2. Do we
Cyber.
know?
Cyber.
They dropped it on the women's side, even though apparently Wozniacki loves it. So she could be wearing it on the women's side, but on the men's side.
I was hoping Fokina, because he's been wearing the 1s for so long, but I saw him in a warm-up tournament or something just recently, and he's still in the 1.
Okay.
So I don't know for sure who's trying the 2, but...
And then another question was asking if you've seen anyone that's going to switch to the new Pure Drive 98. And I put that Jerry Shang is endorsing it.
Yeah.
Is Taro in the 98, or is he still just in the regular?
I think he's in the regular, yeah.
Becci?
He's technically, I think,
100.
He goes, I was told that he goes between the 98 and the 100, switches.
I think he's been on the 100 for a while.
For a while, yeah.
Maybe Manish?
What, the 98 Pure Drive?
You like it?
No.
And then we'll wrap this with the last one because we've been almost an hour here.
Oh.
Here's the last question. What pro outside of the top 10 has the best chance to win the Australian Open? We'll go men's only for the time
Outside
being.
the top 10?
And then give me your prediction. Who you got outside the top 10? And then if it's inside the top 10, who's your prediction?
Outside the top 10.
Well, you guys aren't saying Kyrgios?
No. He just got back.
Perry Card. I mean, all you guys have been running your mouths all week about these guys.
No, I don't think Pericard can. All he will need is somebody who can read his serve, or is like a good returner, and they'll be like
Tiafoe
takes him out.
He's technically
he's seated 17th right now, so I don't know what his ranking is, but I would assume that's outside the top 10.
Who out of the top 10 can?
I don't think.
I
know I was like kind of
top
dogging
10.
him earlier, but I don't think Tsitsipas is top 10 right now.
I do think he can.
I mean, he's so streaky. Like, I feel like he could.
Top 10: Sinner, Zverev, Alcaraz, Fritz, Medvedev, Casper, Novak, Alex de Minaur, Rublev, and Grigor.
I'll go Sitsi.
Okay.
Just because he's been to the final before.
anything.
What about Draper? You just were going on about Draper.
Yeah, go Draper.
I don't know if he can win the entire thing. I think he can make a very deep run.
Yeah.
Like all of the ones that I can think of.
But compared to everybody else outside the top 10, would you like...
I'd go for Draper.
Yeah. The only thing is, like, I know he's had struggles in the heat.
Yeah.
Like, he's very much a British boy, like the climate-wise, you know? So that could be a struggle. But he's up there. Dang, I don't know who I'd pick, man. Just a random...
Yeah.
I don't know. Opelka!
Oh, there you go.
I don't know.
I'm
like,
good with that.
Who knows?
He could.
You
If he
know.
could stay healthy. I mean, I don't know. But the health is going to be...
Does Musetti in his new gear? The Gel Res, the A6 kit?
I love that kid, but his best chance is going to be the French.
Yeah. Anyways, inside the top 10,
I'm going.
Alcaraz.
I'll do my outside
Yeah.
top 10 pick is Francis Tiafoe. I'm waiting for
I like
him
that.
Big
to
foe.
win a slam. Yeah. Now, who's your overall pick?
and he's got K-Swiss on the feet.
And he's just big foe.
Okay,
on the come
overall?
up. Overall, who's your pick? Yeah.
I kind of think it's so tough. It's just such a toss up. I feel like
Do you go
between-
with Carlos because he got the new tight fade going on?
I don't know what that haircut. It's
It's not that bad.
High
is
and
it?
tight, baby. He can pull it off.
I'm gonna go Joko.
If you can pull off, he can pull it off.
I'm not pulling this off. No, Alcaraz.
Alcaraz. Okay.
The one that he hasn't.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Fred?
I'm going dark horse
Fred?
within the top 10. Yeah, the draw's gonna open up, and my boy, tell a friends.
Isn't he in the same side as Sinner?
Yeah, I think so.
But I don't know if Sinner's gonna make it that way. Like I said, I predicted, Sinner might not make it that far because of
He accidentally. If that happens, you
like
have
if the draw opened
clairvoyant
up. Yeah.
powers. I'll go with Sinner.
Yeah.
Not stupid.
Alcaraz.
Okay, we're gonna wrap this one up. We're gonna pause. We're gonna do a quick little refresh and see if everyone has time to do a WTA one. So stay tuned. We'll stay live on YouTube, but I'm gonna pause this one. So, if you guys have any questions about gear, we try to do our best, but that's what we got for the ATP Australian Open 2025. Thanks for joining. Happy hitting.